Hi, I'm Gigi. Welcome to Living Loves Fashion. Now, it's my job to remind you that celebrities, they have an army of experts on hand to help when it comes to looking glamorous. And because you deserve exactly the same kind of attention, I've rounded up some of the best advice in town to have you looking fabulous all year round. This time, we're talking hosiery and heels, starting with Laura Godsell from mytights.com.
I started My Tights about 8 years ago because I was frustrated at never being able to find the product I liked, either in a department store or in a supermarket. I always got the wrong thing. On the website we have whatever products you want, from your everyday sheers to your opaques in 30, 40, 50 colours, I don't know how many we've got, to wacky fashion, to sexy seams, to whatever you want, we've got it. And as well as having the product, we give lots of information about the product, and we all know what we're talking about. To look after your tights, the most important thing is wash them in a hosiery bag on a cool wash in the washing machine, and they'll be fine. Be careful putting them on, take your rings off, file your nails. If you're wearing hold-ups, do not put moisturiser on your legs, exfoliate your legs, otherwise they just slide straight down. I bicycle everywhere around London in a short skirt, high heels and funky tights. Obviously I don't wear sheers, and personally I don't often wear black opaques because they're not very exciting. But if I did, I'd wear something that's very shiny because that's very fashionable at the moment, or wear a different colour. I frequently wear nets, which have a bit of warmth to them. If you wear something thicker, obviously it's warmer, but you don't have to wear thick wool tights. I so often see people wearing tights which they're basically skewed around the legs. So either their seams or they've got a vertical pattern, both in photographs and also walking down the street. Anything of a vertical pattern, put it on in front of the mirror, because you won't get it straight otherwise.
Now you've got no excuse for having skewed tights, have you? So let's talk boots. I'm quite partial to the knee highs, but I'm a little bit wary when it comes to the over the knees, and oh my goodness, have you seen Posh and Heidi Klum in the thigh high boot? Way too much for me. But if you fancy that kind of adventure, here's Rebecca Roy to tell you exactly how to wear them.
I love this trend. I think it's great, and I think it can work on a lot of people. I think you have to be really careful about avoiding the really high boot, the really sort of big leather boot. It can be a little slutty, so sort of take it to the boho chic look. Very luxurious, the flat boot, the fawn suede, beautiful, soft. You can even wear that with a shorter skirt, but it'll just have a very luxurious feel to it.
And of course, over the knees are just one design. They come in different lengths, different colours, different materials. So here's even more invaluable advice on how to look good in your boots.
It's really about your height and leg width. If you're more petite and you go for a really long boot in a black and then wear beige trousers underneath, you will look short. You look as long as the bit of leg that's left. So go for tonal. So if you're going to go for brown boots, go for brown trousers. Keep it the same colour. All in one colour makes you look taller. Don't go for too many lines drawn through the body. The more lines you draw, the shorter you look. On skirt length and boot length, it's really about cutting off at your slimmest part. So if you go in and out, you cut off the skirt at the thinnest bit, otherwise it makes you look bigger. It's kind of common sense, but it's different for every person. So cut off at your thinnest part, boots and skirts.
And whatever your size, shape or height, never be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve, because I know you love fashion as much as living loves fashion.